Nick.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Bauer, test.
1, 2.
Yeah, so that's going to record your audio.
Cool.
Got it.
All right.
Wow.
2022.
October.
Yeah, it was a Friday episode of the Barstool Yak. We had a real bare bones crew. We were short on talent, and we looked around the office and realized there wasn't any talent, so we had Chris Klemmer hop on the show.
The Nuggets mascot is the highest paid mascot in sports.
$700,000 a year?
He gets nutty.
And then he said one sentence that knocked our collective socks off.
Yeah.
I worked for a mascot.
What?
Yeah, for 3 years.
You were like in a mascot's
Executive
assistant?
assistant?
Yeah, I was like, so I worked.
Wait. Did you have to wear
Eventually, I did.
an outfit too?
So what happened was, I worked for a minor league baseball team, the Nashua Pride, and they had a real mascot, but then they had like an alternative mascot named Monkey Boy, the world famous Monkey Boy. And Monkey Boy took off. Like, he became very popular. He would like cause antics in the field. He'd slap an umpire on the ass.
Can we see this guy?
Need to see the world.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
were
so if
you
you
were
look
you were the
You were the intern to the alternative mascot.
Of the Nashua.
Correct.
We can't find Monkey Boy.
Yeah, what was the name of the
Google world famous Monkey Boy. There it is. Oh, see the mask there?
Oh my god!
Dude, this looks like a scene from Insidious.
That was him. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you were his intern?
Yeah.
Is there footage of Monkey Boy?
So there is, but it's sad footage.
It's sad footage.
Oh my God, is that him?
That's Monkey Boy.
Oh, look at that! Is that your boss? Look at the mischief! Look at the mischief! Man.
Is that your boss? Look at the mischief. Look at the mischief, man.
Dude, I didn't like that.
Oh, that's terrible.
yeah.
Why did that kid do that? Oh, that makes me so sad.
Not good.
If you could find an event and bring him back for like a final curtain call of
Yeah,
Monkey
the
Boy.
curtain call he deserves.
Yes.
And on a high
Yes.
note.
We're going to have this end on a correct note.
Yeah.
We just straight up did not believe Klemmer. It was too absurd of a story, so we had to take it in our own hands.
We sat him down and we pressed him on it. Chris Klemmer.
Yes.
We three are going to New Hampshire today for what?
Well, I'm going back to Nashua, bringing you guys with me, so I can show you the impact Monkey Boy had.
This happened decades ago.
Right.
We're gonna go there and people will still sing his praises.
As long as they were there from, say, 98 to 03, that ballpark, and they're old enough to remember Monkey Boy, then you will absolutely get Monkey Boy stories.
He wasn't even the official mascot of the team.
No, that was Shag the Lion. Shag the Lion, I'm guessing many people may have forgotten. People will absolutely remember Monkey Boy, and so much more powerfully and emotionally.
So we will grab somebody
Yep.
and say, Shag the Lion. They'll say who?
Yeah, it might be kind of confused or whatever.
When we say Monkey Boy, their eyes fill with joy.
Joy, maybe even tears of lost memories, lost hopes. But I think you'll see a real emotional resonance.
Was his character vocal? Did he use words,
No.
swear words?
Never spoke. Monkey Boy does not speak. He had a lot of this, right?
What do you think we'll discover on this trip?
I think you're gonna see how a town, a small city, can rally around and be excited about something, take some ownership and some pride in it, that is completely unique. That's what's kind of cool about this. Is like it's a story that, for Nashua, that is a big part of their identity. That is completely weird, bizarre, happenstance. But yet it's like it kind of brought the whole town together. Like those 3 years when Monkey Boy was there and the Pride were there, the town had something to be excited about during summers, and it made it fun. It made it like a community. I don't know. Every town should be so lucky. Every small city should be so lucky to have such a fun calling card that was theirs, even for a short time.
So since his forced retirement, has he been back to Nashua?
He moved to Florida, oh my God, 15 years ago, maybe even more than that. So he hasn't been to Nashua very often at all.
Hearing it from him didn't make me believe it anymore, that a town of over 100,000 could revere a short man dressed as an ape.
As if he invented penicillin.
Or the air conditioner.
Or Go-Gurt.
We immediately decided to get to Nashua. We had to physically be there. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's go to Nashua.
Klemmer, you're taking us to downtown Nashua. We're going to pick out just some locals to see if your hypothesis rings true. We're just going to say Monkey Boy and see their reaction.
I think the memories are going to come across. People's faces are going to light up. They're going to be so excited.
People's faces aren't going to light up.
They will light up.
Over a mascot.
I'm going to predict they don't.
People's memories. This guy was a major figure in Nashua for
I believe people will remember
3
him.
years.
I don't think anyone's going to be gleeful.
And Klemmer, just so we know what to look for, what would you say a face lighting up looks like?
Monkey Boy, yeah. Let me tell you about him.
That seemed gloomy.
No, relief.
You reacted like Monkey Boy had fucked you.
I think it's something. I think there's gonna be a
That your laugh sounded like he fucked you.
No.
The way you romanticize this is insane.
It's unbelievable.
I hope you prove us wrong.
You'll see. People loved Monkey Boy. People loved Monkey Boy. So this is up here. That's Holman Stadium right there.
Don't know what I was expecting, but this is it.
Oh my God. When we got there, Klemmer gave us the most mind-boggling tour. We learned so much.
So this is where I'd go in. So I go in that door a lot. This is what I remember.
All right.
This is pretty nice.
This is good, right?
It's nice. Maybe we check out the kids zone as well. And there's also a fried dough stand.
But notice though, no Nashua Pride. The Nashua Pride won in 2000. Where is the Nashua Pride? It's just erased. That makes me sad. Because they commemorate the Brooklyn Dodgers, the Nashua Dodgers there in left field.
They commemorate Bud Light, but
They have
not the
numbers.
Pride?
They have the numbers retired there.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think there's pride erasure?
That, I don't know. I assumed everyone was excited, missed the Pride. I don't know if they just want to have their own identity, but why not have something, obviously the Silver Knights of the team now, but you can still honor the past. Nashua Pride, Atlantic League Champions 2000, you can have it right there. Or have a nice flag, or have something. There's nothing at all.
Pride flags. I think it's a conservative area. They want that gone. They want that.
It's not conservative here. It's not conservative here. No, there should be Nashua Pride stuff. This is a plaque here for soldiers, so that's important. That's fine, but where's the Pride stuff?
Wait a minute, who the fuck is Stitches?
There's another mascot?
I don't know who Stitches is. But no, there is the Pride logo on Stitches. It has a lion, and then the N are the legs, and the N stands for Nashua, obviously. But that's the Nashua Pride logo. The only evidence of Nashua Pride in this entire park. Very upsetting. So Monkey Boy, when he performed, he would come out of that dugout and run on the field. That was typically his entrance point.
I think this is right where it happened.
He's having fun with the crowd. You know, he's wearing the mask, so we really can't see in the side of him. And the next thing you know, he gets rocked.
No markings or anything. Kind of disrespectful.
There's no markings of anything anywhere.
I mean, New York has ground zero. Nothing here.
There's nothing. I don't see anything at all that has anything to do with the Pride. There's nothing.
just so we could see the damage that could have been done. Klemmer, if you could be here, Kyle, if you could stealthily leave the end of the dugout and get here, and we're gonna try to clock your speed.
I'm Monkey Boy. I'm Monkey Boy.
You said Monkey Boy didn't talk. Holy fuck.
If Kyle wants to be the first base coach, I can kind of show you what a typical Monkey Boy appearance might look like.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, please welcome the world famous Monkey Boy.
Crowd's going crazy, he's dancing. He would do this crazy thing with his legs. And then he'd go over to KB. And he'd go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
And so then Monkey...
He wouldn't usually get tackled like that.
Monkey Boy rarely went to the ground.
Yeah. It's my bad.
It pissed you off.
Yeah, it angered him.
Yeah.
But that's because it was coming from a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of the magic of the suit or the mask.
Right. This is the most beloved character associated with this stadium, and there is not a speck of commemoration to him.
I am not happy about that. You have Nashua, Dodgers in the left field, Don Newcomb, Roy Campanella, Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson, great player, never played here.
If you had to choose between Jackie Robinson or Monkey Boy being honored on that wall, who would you pick?
You mean Jackie Robinson, I get it, but I'll say this. Monkey Boy played here. Monkey Boy entertained tens upon hundreds of thousands of fans. Jackie Robinson never set foot in Nashua.
Ken Cale, former PA voice of the Nashua Pride. Billy Johnson, who was the general manager of the team, told me before the game that he had rented a monkey suit. Billy comes up to me in the press box. I'm doing the PA, and it was a big night. A Mo Vaughn threw out the first pitch that night, sellout crowd. So Billy says to me, all right, we're going to put Chris in the monkey suit. I don't know what to call him. Just make something up. So Chris comes running out there to, I want to move it. I like to move it. So I said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the world famous Monkey Boy. And the crowd would erupt.
You didn't even stutter. It was right to Monkey Boy. You knew that was the one.
I didn't think at that time it was really that creative, and I thought they would, make some changes along the way, but that's what first came out of my mouth, and I guess it stuck.
So yeah, when we walked down here, you pointed out that corner right there.
Yeah, that's Glenn's corner. That's my corner.
That's Glenn's corner?
Yes.
Why is it Glenn's corner?
Well, on days I would DH, so I get my 32-ounce McDonald's cup, some ice, a little Jack and Coke, have me a pack of smokes. Pretty laid back. I'm a pretty laid back guy. Same foot.
Now you call it Glenn's corner, but that's where Monkey Boy would wait to run out on the field.
The first time I remember him coming down, I went, what the hell? And it's Chris from the front office. Chris is like this, and he's laughing, and I'm laughing. I'm going, what is this? He goes, it's Monkey Boy. I'm just like, I gotta see this. He goes out and he comes out of here and he is flying. It brought a lot of extra to the game. I think a lot of people came to see Monkey Boy. We loved him, because we'd be in the outfield and we're watching, we know the umpire's making bad calls, and he had this one skit. He'd come out with like these big, huge glasses and like a walking cane with the umpire's outfit. Yeah. And the umpires would lose it. And I'm in the outfield just laughing my ass off.
So when I became the GM in 2020, the first thing I heard was we need to get Monkey Boy back. That was like the quest I was sent on. I was unsuccessful 2020, 2021, 2022. Prior to that was 2011, 2012 when Martha's Vineyard kind of took him out. So I always figured there's no chance he'd want to come back to Holman Stadium. Not exactly the best.
So you guys have, your current team, the Silver Knights, have been trying to track him down unsuccessfully?
Yep. And we've gone through old GMs, old members from the Pride, trying to get the best point of contact, and the fans have been begging for him, and everyone that I've talked to has been like, nah, he's probably not going to want to come back because those days are behind him.
People in Nashville still talk about Monkey Boy?
All the time. All the time.
So their faces, if I brought up Monkey Boy, would they
Light up. Yeah. Light up, the good old days. We need it. We need that. We need a spark plug.
He was that. For 3 years in Nashville, he was the ultimate spark plug.
It's crazy to think that he's such a beloved character.
I don't know why that's so crazy. He was the second most famous person in New Hampshire.
He was the second most mascot on the team.
Nobody cared about Shag the Lion. Do you even know who Shag?
No, I didn't. When you said the Shag costume, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's one thing for the general manager to know about a former mascot. He works for the team. He should know that.
Yeah.
We decided, let's hit the town and see if the locals hold that same sentiment.
More famously, it was the home of the Nashville Pride officers from 1998 until I think around 2001. Monkey Boy was born in those walls.
What?
Yes, that's where the first time...
Oh, the idea came about.
The idea of Monkey Boy.
He's a person, he wasn't born in there.
The idea of Monkey Boy was born right there, but that's where I worked for a couple of years. That's where Chris Ames worked. And that's where Nashville Pride kind of began their existence, right here, 100 Main Street.
I'm gonna say his name, I wanna see your reaction. Monkey Boy. Wow.
What do we got? Anything good?
Signed photo.
Oh yeah. No. Oh, we had so many of those pictures.
There's the bobblehead.
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
I know.
That legendary mascot was created
right here,
within your walls.
In your shop.
Conceived.
Amazing.
Not sexually.
No, mentally. a mental conception.
Okay, we're regressing to the birds and the bees.
Yeah, I guess it always does. It always does.
Get back to the antique.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's the Senate divided. Any house divided will fall.
Yeah. And a Monkey Boy, the mascot down there. Yeah. You know about him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheeto, what the hell are you doing? We're doing a
documentary
on
Are you
Monkey
familiar
Boy?
with Monkey Boy?
That's fantastic.
Did his face just light up?
It did.
It sure did.
That's fantastic.
Who is this nut?
By the time he did his strip tease,
oh yeah, the
strip umpires
tease,
are like, get back to the game.
Are like, please get away from me.
What are your thoughts on Monkey Boy?
Daddy's awesome.
You never knew what he was gonna do when he came out.
I just remember my dad coming up to my sister and I at the end of the night being like, we have to wait around a little bit, you know, like we have to drive Monkey Boy back to his hotel. And we were a little nervous, I think, but then it happened and we were like, this is so cool, like he's a celebrity.
I think the most memorable night was when they brought in Ted Giannoulis, the San Diego Chicken, to perform. I mean, probably the most famous baseball mascot of all time. And Monkey Boy was out there interacting with him several times during the course of that night. And I remember after the game, he told Chris Ames that he was the best baseball act he had ever seen.
Do you think he was the most, in that time, the most famous person in Nashville?
No doubt. Oh, no, Nashua. Take it beyond that. New Hampshire. Probably more famous than the governor. Really?
I saw the attack.
Did it rock the city?
It did, and you can still feel it.
Yeah.
You really can. I mean, it's dreary.
We were just silent. Like, why did that happen? There was no way to understand.
You know, some people, if they can't enjoy the game, they ought to stay home.
And how was your reaction to that?
Mad.
Bob, did you growl?
Yeah.
I mean, that's assault right there. That's assault.
That's an assault.
Yeah, that was a horror show.
Like I remember when I worked here and I was like, why isn't Monkey Boy around anymore? And then I remember my boss at the time being like, oh, showed us the video, what happened in 2012. And I was like, I wouldn't come back either if that happened to me.
If we were here, it wouldn't have happened.
Would the benches have cleared?
Oh yeah. Yeah, for Monkey Boy? Oh yeah, definitely. You know, he was part of the team. So it would have been ugly. I can tell you, it We had some big guys here. You know, we played with some big guys, so yeah, it would have been ugly.
To be perfectly honest, when I first saw Chris, I thought it was a little creepy. But to be honest, it didn't surprise me that it was something that he was doing. He was always very determined. He didn't make the basketball team his freshman year of high school, so the whole year he spent shooting baskets and just being very determined to make the team. And he did end up making the team and played for his sophomore, junior, and senior year. He was not the center, but he was a scrappy player. He's always been a creative person, and I think that it gave him an outlet for his creativity, and I think, you know, he wanted to push it as far as he could go. Like, he wasn't just going to be the Nashua famous monkey boy, he was going to be the world famous monkey boy. What I think is pretty funny is that I think that the world famous monkey boy became bigger than the actual Nashua Pride mascot, which I don't even remember what the actual mascot was. You know, he's gone through some stuff in the past few years and things have not always been easy for him. This is so amazing for him, and I'm just so happy that he's getting this outlet for his creativity.
I think that's them.
Yeah, I was sweating bullets before this interview because best case scenario is he agrees to come to New Hampshire with us and perform one more time. Worst case is he says no, and this project is over. You nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my God. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hey!
Hey.
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm Nick.
Chris.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Kyle, great to finally meet you.
Yeah, nice
Thanks
to
for
meet
coming
you.
up. Yeah.
Take a seat, boys.
Right.
Before we start, we had craft services come if you'd like anything.
Chris, why don't you talk about what brought you to the Pride and how you became Monkey Boy?
It all kind of happened by mistake, really. I was working in the wireless phone industry for a little bit, right out of college. Saw an article in the newspaper saying the team was coming to Nashua, and I was kind of miserable at my job. I spent most of my time just building this binder of what the Pride could be. Like I did all this market research and all this stuff. So a group of people came up to kind of survey the area. I walked around town with them, and, you know, at the end of I just gave them this binder, and they were like kind of blown away by it. A week or two later, I get a phone call from this guy, Billy Johnson, who ended up being the GM of the Pride, and he's like, I want to hire you as my ticket manager. You know, I was probably making $40,000 a year at this wireless phone company, and he's like, I can offer you $21,000 a year. Great, I'll take it.
And it was smart to get out of the wireless phone industry in '98.
Yeah, because I mean, it didn't blow up at all.
No. Hit your wagon to minor league baseball. Yeah.
Wait, so the binder, did you have the vision for Monkey Boy before you even got the gig?
Anyway, so
Yeah, he started to trauma dump on us a little bit.
So I start with Pride, like, and she's like, oh, by the way, we're no longer engaged. And then so like I start that first week, and I'm like going out and trying to get, you know, sponsors and, you know, billboard ads, and I'm going to go mail this letter. And then the second lane looked clear as well. So then I went to look the other way, and a car came from nowhere and just.
We found out that his dad is a truly, truly evil man.
And then also, like, within that first 7 to 10 days with the Pride, my dad was in the maple syrup industry. He was trying to compete with another maple syrup company in Vermont. So he was actually putting palm sugar in the maple syrup and trying to sell it as grade A. So he ended up he went to jail, he went to federal prison.
That's the most stereotypical Vermont crime. Maple syrup war.
So in the first week of the Pride, my engagement breaks off, my dad goes to jail, and I get hit by a car.
There's only one thing to do after that.
Yeah, right? Like, dress up in a monkey suit.
Dress up in a monkey suit.
So Billy actually worked his way through college as a character called Billy Bird for the Louisville Cardinals, which was the AAA team for St. Louis. I mean, they were the first minor league team ever to get 1 million fans in a season. This one guy in the office, he was notorious for coming in late and leaving early. The rest of us would come in early and leave late. He would put on his coat, have his briefcase, and he'd be out the door by like 5 o'clock. And we were all fascinated how fast he could do it. Like, this guy's like Superman. And so I was like, hey guys, let me see how fast I can put my jacket on, right? So I'm flailing and my arms going, I'm trying to find the hole, and like, you know, lo and behold, he walks out of his office just as I'm putting the pullover on. And he goes, hey, what's up guys? And I'm like, and that's how a orangutan would put on a jacket.
Oh, yeah?
And Billy goes, that's it. We're putting you in a monkey suit for the first 4 games.
Putting you in a monkey suit for the first 4 games.
So we get this crappy costume from Chinatown in Boston. We just rented it for 4 days. You know, I go out there and I just start like doing the Running Man, throw these peanuts in the crowd, and I'm like, you know, doing like the Hulk Hogan. And so we get through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So go into the office on that Monday morning, and Billy's like, great news, I bought the costume. You're doing it all season long.
Like when he said that, you're like, I have tickets to do, like, I don't really want to fucking do this.
Yeah, it was more like, I don't really want to do this.
But at the same time, like, how did you feel when you performed for 4,000 plus people and they went crazy?
Obviously, the adrenaline just starts pumping and you're like in front of people. I mean, I'm a huge baseball fan anyway. Again, I've come from a small town in Vermont. So we had like 3 channels growing up. Saturday or Sunday mornings, my brother and I would watch This Week in Baseball. Like, we would look forward to it. At the end of almost every episode of This Week in Baseball, the San Diego Chicken would do something, right? He would mess around with like a player or whatever. So that was kind of my inspiration, knowing that, you know, the Chicken did this, like he was the godfather of mascots.
Well, you know, Ted Janulis, who's will be here tomorrow night as Chicken, he's been doing it for, that must be 20, 25 years, so, you know, if he can do it, you know, maybe I can do it too.
I mean, after the articles came out with the Chicken and other teams started, you know, noticing that I was a draw, that's when it kind of, you know, was like, okay, maybe I can take this on the road. My life was kind of shitty at that point, right? You know, like, my fiance had left, my dad was in jail, and I'm like, you know, this is the only thing I got going right now. So I invested everything I had into, you know, trying to be as successful as possible as Monkey Boy. When I tackled the banana, I came down and it was on AstroTurf, and I think the traction on the shoe, my knee just buckled.
So did you have a contingency plan for an injury?
No. So my wife was pregnant at the time, so I was like, shit, like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, I don't have a source of income. Right. I have all these gigs lined up. And so Chris, you know, being the friend that he was, and he's like, listen, I'll get in the suit.
He was living in Bedford, New Hampshire at the time. I then practiced in his backyard, and I would just like run around and try to be Monkey Boy.
What did you see in him?
I saw somebody that was really working really trying really hard.
Don't pull any punches. What did you see? You saw someone just fucking failing miserably.
I was like, I need the money.
You needed that bad?
Yeah, I did.
Klemmer, was part of you excited to go out there and try to do this? You know, 4,000.
Yeah, I mean, there's a part of me that's like, all right, cool, like, I can help here. So our first gig was in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I put the suit on, I step out, I did the act for like 30 seconds in, and I knew, I'm fucked. We're fucked. This sucks.
I mean,
I knew. I just knew.
He'd seen the performance so many times. He knew everything that I did. Right?
And I copied it. But it's just like I always say. It's like I could play a guitar note, and Paul McCartney could play the same note. It just sounds better when he does it. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm never gonna do it as well as him. There's nothing I can do. I know I kept trying to get better. It wasn't like I quit. But I'd fail every night. It was awful. After the games, we'd go and we would cry. I would cry. I would bawl. Kind of, but then you had to then like cheer me up, and you're like, because we had another gig for the next day maybe, and you're like, you know, we'll work on this, work on that. I'm like, all right. I'm like, it's so bad, you know, I'm destroying your business. And you're like, no, you're not. I could see in your eyes, like, yeah, you are, motherfucker. Yeah, you are.
So you would weep after these performances?
Yeah. Like, not even like crying, just like tears constantly flowing.
Dropping up?
Yeah.
Is that when you turn to the bottle?
Well,
that's when I turned to the bottle.
Yeah. we drank a lot of those trips, because by then I was over 21. We were drinking a lot.
Yeah.
So at that point, did you think this is over? This thing that we've built is done?
I think once I got the call, when we were like in the car and said that my ACL was torn. And
no, we felt done, because I remember after one of our last gigs, we sold our last T-shirt. Now, when 3 years earlier, Chris had bought how many T-shirts?
Like 1,000.
And we were like, oh, almost like we'll never sell it. So finally, we did sell, I think, our last T-shirt on that last road trip.
Yeah, right here.
That's the last one.
Yeah.
And I remember we all kind of said, all right, well, at least we did that. So it did feel like there was some finality. We knew it was over.
I think also too, like, you know, at that point, I didn't know if I'd ever be able to do it again. I don't know, I just, you know, I was still trying to hang on to the dream, right? Because like, I was this close, you know, to getting to where I wanted to get. Yeah. You know, I kind of compare it to actually the players on the Pride in a lot of ways, because they called us the 4A League. A lot of the players were better than AAA players, but they weren't good enough to last that long in the majors. It was like second chance university for a lot of these guys. For me, it was like, you're this close to your dreams. You know, you're this close to like, who wouldn't want to travel around the country, perform in front of thousands of people, and make, you know, $2,000, $3,000 a gig? I was so invested in it, and you know, I don't know, it was heartbreaking to you know, be that close, and then just to see it just kind of get, you know, washed away.
Let's fast forward to 2011. You returned to Nashua.
I did, yeah.
And an incident occurred.
It did.
Yeah.
So the Silver Knights, I think, were in their first or second season. They did a poll that off season and said, what is the one thing that you'd like us to do for this upcoming season? So overwhelmingly, they were like, we want Monkey Boy back. It was like their championship push or whatever. Like, it was like their last couple games of the year. And so I'm doing my thing, and I'm like blowing kisses to these two older women that are sitting like kind of in the front row. And all of a sudden, this kid from the other team just comes out, and as you know, people have seen on YouTube, just clocks me. So this, excuse me, fucking coward, runs back into the dugout, changes his shirt so he can't be recognized. I'm like, probably concussed. I walked back into the locker room. The Nashville police comes in, and they're like, do you want to press charges? And I'm like, at this point, I'm just like out of it. And I'm like, I don't want to mess with this kid's life, you know?
Were you ever able to like figure out a motive for why he might have done that?
You could tell the crowd loves the character, and he wanted to get in on the act, I guess, and wanted to get his, you know, claim to fame that he went out there and clotheslined Monkey Boy.
So, although that may have ended on a bad note, we, the three of us, have gone up to Nashua.
Yeah.
And we toured the stadium, but more importantly, we talked to the locals of Nashua, and we brought you up, or sometimes you were brought up organically.
Yeah.
And so we have a video to show you of what some of the people had to say.
All right.
He was the perfect person to do it. Chris Ames was amazing. I think you could put, 10,000 people in that suit and not come away with any reaction whatsoever. And he just took the city and really the state by storm. He really did. And I think, 99% of the credit goes to Chris Ames for the creativity, the dance moves he had, the agility. The other 1% to the suit he was wearing, which was, We
really appreciated Monkey Boy. He was super.
We got to know Chris. He even told me about the story of him getting hit on Main Street.
A lot of memories.
I was glad that he was around when my first child was born. I wanted him to be a part of her growing up.
If Monkey Boy were convinced to come back for one more show, do you think this crowd would be jumping? Would it be electric?
Oh, absolutely.
I would certainly hope so.
I think that would be a great idea. I really do.
And I think it would be great for him, to be honest. I think it would be great for him to feel the love that this city had for him at the time.
Come on back, Monkey Boy.
Yeah, please come back. We love you.
I miss him very much.
We definitely got to get Monkey Boy. I got some guys, we can stand on the field and make sure nobody comes on it. I got plenty of guys for that.
And if we got him back, you would come and you would enjoy that?
Hell yeah. Come back. Please.
So yeah, the question is if you would come back for one more show this month.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
That'd be honored.
Yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Because we'd be fucked if not. Oh, man. Yeah, so he agreed to perform, but we couldn't, with a clear conscience, let him do that if his body couldn't handle being the monkey. We have the teams okay. Now there's one more box to check, and that's a medical clearance to make sure that his knees can handle the trials and tribulations of being a mascot. Honestly, this is the biggest hurdle because if he doesn't get cleared, we can't do this. Thanks for having us in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Doc.
How are you?
Hey.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
How's the knee feeling?
Feels good.
Yeah?
Yeah, ready to go.
You ready to go?
Yeah, well, you can tell me.
Make sure you just tell him the truth, so we don't have any hiccups. Yeah.
No, sure. Yeah.
He's prepping for a lot of thrusting, general hijinks, the running man.
Confrontation with the umpire.
Yeah. Start top down, maybe?
Yeah. There you go. Go behind your head. Push against me. Good man. Now hold me up.
Can we have the Super Soaker at max volume?
Max volume for the kickback. That is fine.
This is the hard part.
All right, let's bend this one all the way up. I'm gonna press. You let me know if it bothers you anywhere.
Duh, you don't have to tell him.
Nice and loose. Totally dead. Totally dead.
That's what people said about the Monkey Boy brand when I was Monkey Boy. Totally dead.
They were right.
Stand up. You're ready.
I'm ready.
Go. Show it off.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
All right.
Show it off.
No moves he can't do.
No moves you can't do.
He agreed to perform, he's medically cleared, and now it's on us.
And that's when we're like, oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Lots of pressure. We have to put on a show.
Mm-hmm. But what do we know about putting on a Monkey Boy show? Nothing. But luckily, Monkey Boy Chris sent us a box from Florida filled to the brim with folders, files, newspaper clippings. This file has 9 files in it. So we could look through and learn. How can Monkey Boy improve future appearances with your organization? Probably wouldn't have wanted the striptease skit for our audience.
Oh, quite the story.
Quite the story.
But what's a monkey without a tail? Nothing but an ape.
I think this was written in 2011 though, before the tackle.
Ominous.
Old friend comes back home tonight.
Extremely ominous.
You can feel the excitement in the air. There's a different feel to the city today, a tropical one.
Tropical.
He's back, the monkey.
And that's when he got tackled, which leads us to, if this is what I think it is, this is a lawsuit. Chris was hired to perform as Monkey Boy at the game. While performing at the game, Chris was tackled by
full name.
A player on the Martha's Vineyard Sharks. That's his name. We got him.
Look him up. Look him up. While Chris was performing before the stands behind the home plate, Redacted, a player from the Martha's Vineyard Sharks, ran out of the Sharks' dugout along third base line, tackled Monkey Boy around the neck and threw him to the ground. I'm sure Blank thought this whole ordeal was quite funny.
I think I found his LinkedIn.
Endorse him on
Can I log into your account? I don't have one.
I don't have a LinkedIn either.
Let me try to cross-section his Instagram.
The image of Monkey Boy in Nashua is one he worked hard to build. This incident has not only injured his body, but has also injured his reputation.
Wow. We have to reach out to this guy.
He had to get a cyst removed after this tackle. Chris had his bell rung from contact with beep. Following the game, Chris flew back home to Fort Myers, Florida. He developed headache, dizziness, muscle pain, bruising in his whole right side.
Oh my gosh.
This was an insult to his body and the image of Monkey Boy, who the fans of Nashua and elsewhere have come to love. The fans saw this and were aghast at the behavior of Blank, who fled back to the dugout immediately after this occurred.
Found his Instagram.
What's his profile picture looking like? Selfie? Oh no, he's kind of cool.
He looks cool. Hey man, I work for Barstool Sports, and we're doing a comedic documentary on the Nashua Pride mascot, Monkey Boy.
I don't even know if it's comedic anymore.
No. With your involvement in the story, you were naturally brought up. Would you be down to film a horizontal message to Monkey Boy for him to see? That's good. We won't say your name, and we'll even blur your face in the final project if you'd like.
Send that. Yeah, all right. Should we sit and wait?
Yeah.
We were in over our heads.
I think we had to bring in Klemmer. He's the one who has second and first-hand experience with the Monkey Boy performance.
It was only right. Inning break 1 should just belong to Monkey Boy.
A traditional Monkey Boy appearance? Like
A traditional Monkey Boy appearance.
Yeah.
So, just Timba. 2, unveiling of plaques.
Ooh-up.
3, that's Nick and Kyle's playground. This is where we're gonna write some choreography, and you're gonna be involved.
Okay. Okay, knack him.
4 will be Monkey Boy's final farewell.
Move.
You don't have to keep doing that.
Stop.
Stop that now.
Super annoying.
So for 3, what we want you to do, Monkey Boy will be here. I think me and Kyle will run out here. But I think you and I should have doctor's coats on. And I think we have a big needle. A big giant needle. Syringe. And it says monkey serum on it. And we'll fill it up with monkey serum. Can we get monkey serum, MA? Okay. We'll fill it up with monkey serum, big one, and we'll pull somebody random from the audience. You. This is your chance for redemption. We'll pull you down. We'll pull up a curtain. Go behind the curtain. Inject you with the monkey serum. You quick change like any magician would.
Right. Got it.
And you come out as a monkey and you finally get your cheer. Maybe your first ever cheer dressed as a monkey.
Okay.
Maybe your first ever cheer.
No, I mean, but yeah. Sure, I'd be cheered, but not as the monkey.
Okay, so that will be your redemption. So this is for you.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's perfect. Does this work for you?
Yeah.
Do you think, are you up for it? Here's the thing
I
though.
haven't been monkey boy in a while, but I think I can do it.
You need to learn. You need to learn how to quick change.
Don't know how to do that.
That's what, you need to learn how to do it. This isn't a controlled environment. This is the Wild West. There's a chance you get booed again.
Right.
What would happen to you if you got booed again? Kyle and I will do everything in our power to make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay.
We'll get you the pop.
Klemmer.
Hello. Hello, gentlemen.
This is Rich.
Hello, Rich. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Klemmer.
How you
Nice to
doing?
meet you.
Rich is the magician that will be teaching you the art of quick change.
Fantastic.
Are you familiar with the quick change trick?
I've seen magicians do it. I've never been able to do it.
Hey, Klemmer.
Yeah.
The question I have for you is, did you see what just happened?
Yeah, I did. I do.
You see all that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What happened there?
You took your glasses off, but you still have glasses on.
That's right. That's a quick change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But let's get started, and I think what we do first is get you in that suit and then
Okay.
put your clothes back on over top.
Okay. So where is the suit? Is the suit right there?
It's the pile of fur right there.
Okay.
So Klemmer, I hear you have some trauma in regards to...
Yeah, the original Monkey Boy hurt himself, and I had to fill in for a summer, and I was horrible at it. To have to do that, 30 times in front of thousands of people on a nightly basis when I was only, 22, 23 years old, it was really difficult. It wasn't even that I got booed, it was that people just didn't care about anything I was doing.
You'd almost rather get boos than apathy.
Yeah.
Because good art makes you feel something.
Yeah.
He made them feel nothing.
Nothing, yeah. So if you had a traumatic experience, right, what happens in the body? You start to
Tense
clench.
up.
You tense
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing that we want to do is just release.
Okay.
Klemmer was really nervous, and we didn't have the heart to tell him that we couldn't find a quick change magician to teach him.
no.
So we just hired the cheapest improv troupe actor to come in and kind of just yell at him. So that was a quick change with his personality. Emotional quick change. And that's probably harder than a physical.
Yeah.
Michelangelo, if his cock pops out, be sure to get that.
Yeah.
So much room. So much room. Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
Did his cock pop out?
You had to have.
No.
How did it not?
There's 90% space.
No, nothing popped out.
That looks pretty good.
That looks solid.
So maybe we put the clothes on over top.
Okay.
And see how natural this looks.
Still looks razor thin.
Yeah. Wow.
Pretty good, right?
That's almost fetal.
Is he already thinking too much?
He's already you're in your head, man. You're in your head.
Are you shooting me the serum?
Serum, and then this serum, this drug, this experimental drug is hitting your veins.
Okay, so feel it. Go! Faster, come on! Yes! Zip it, down, down! Yes! Do it! Yes! What do we got on time?
Oh, I wasn't counting.
Fuck! For this one, I want you to think of that memory. Take yourself back there.
The memory of when I was Monkey Boy?
Yeah.
I see, dread. I didn't want to do it because I knew it was going to be bad.
Okay, and in that sense of dread, do you feel yourself contracting or expanding?
Tense.
Tensing. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is what I want you to do.
Okay.
Take this tension and put it into taking off the clothes. Come on! Come on! You got this! You got this, Klemmer! Do this! Do it! Do it now! Do it for your families! Come on, Klemmer! Yeah!
Klemmer,
Yes!
take off your mask. 17 seconds. 17 seconds. 17 seconds.
Like that.
17 motherfucking seconds.
We had a show.
Boys, we're going to Nashua. So we're going to be passing where you absolutely got walloped by a car.
Yeah, you think the tackle was bad.
Oh yeah? Car was worse?
Car was a little bit worse. So that's my hope for tonight. It's just not to have any injuries. That would also be good though. A little tragedy.
We got to put ourselves first here. It would be good for the doc.
Says don't walk, guys. Yeah. Oh.
Curtain up. It is good to be back on the microphone. I am GJ Mitchell, and what an unbelievable game we have for you. But the bigger news and the biggest news of the week, it's Barstool Sports presents the return of the famous Monkey Boy.
I'm 100% here for Monkey Boy.
Are you all right to be sprayed?
Sure, gently.
You're gonna get drenched.
I'm just ready to get fucking hosed down and cool off today by Monkey Boy.
The guy got escorted out quick by the police that night, and they were going out and they had to guard the bus. They had the police out at the bus.
He's Nashua's Mark David Chapman. It's like he killed Lennon.
He is.
I gotta protect Monkey Boy. I have one job.
That's good security. That's good Monkey Boy security. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
You must be here for Monkey Boy.
I don't even know who he is.
He's 51 now. You think he's still got it?
Well, I'm 80 now and I still got it.
It's minutes to showtime. And before Monkey Boy can tackle the future,
we had him face his past.
So you just want to hit spacebar?
I'm so thrilled that this is all happening for him now because I think it was such a disappointing ending to his career. And so it's really nice to know that all his hard work that happened back then that we thought maybe was over, it's all coming back again. He's so proud of his boys, and for him to be able to perform and have his sons there is just gonna be amazing. I'm a little nervous for him actually, because I just really want this to go well for him. He put so much of his heart and soul into this character.
Hello, Monkey Boy. San Diego Chicken here, the godfather of feathers himself. I just want to congratulate you on your historic comeback in Nashua coming up. It should be a great night of antics to be celebrated throughout New England and the entire mascot universe. And just remember, the important words of wisdom I gave you back in the day. When the going gets tough, the tough go Monkey Boy. Whoop, 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 whoop. Go get him, Monkey Boy. We're all with you in spirit. Woo! Whoop, 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 whoop. Ha! Aha! Aha! Yeah! Go get him!
Hey, Monkey Boy. Hope you're doing all right, man. Just wanted you to know my older self apologizes for my 19-year-old self.
it just has to be the biggest weight lifted off of his shoulders. I mean, you can tell in those 15 to 20 words he said, there was grief and remorse behind every single syllable.
My older self apologizes for my 19-year-old self. My older self apologizes for my 19-year-old self.
Now's the time. Every decision he's made has led him to this moment. Everything he's done in his life, everything that's happened to him in his simian life has led him to right now. From his time on the road struggling to earn $1, to his promiscuous wife betting another man, to him being absolutely fucking demolished by a car. Now is the time.
It's the time for Monkey Boy.
Well, yeah.
You feel ready to get out there?
I'm pumped. Yeah,
All right,
let's do this.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah,
All right,
let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to historic Holman Stadium. It is abuzz with excitement tonight, a Friday night in late July.
Can you feel the groove?
Act 1 was complete, and as we were prepping for Act 2, the Silver Knights were out there on the field in a 0-0 defensive deadlock against a team that had beat them by 20 runs prior.
Yeah, people always want Monkey Boy. But situations like this are when the team needs Monkey Boy.
So they called Chris Klemmer up to the radio booth, and they called Monkey Boy to the top of the dugout.
There he is! There he is! Hey, buddy! There he is! Monkey Boy!
Monkey Boy is on the dugout right now in his Road Nashua uniform. Monkey Boy is clapping.
Vergelak better not put him in his pitcher. This thing could be.
Hit the center. Center fielder running back. That's going to be off the wall. A grand slam! He put a 4 spot on the board. That's Kyle Daruma. A grand slam!
In that moment, I became a believer. All right?
Yeah, it's just...
I know.
Fans, tonight we are unveiling a special plaque honoring the team that used to play at historic Holman Stadium, the Nashua Pride. The plaque reads, dedicated to the Nashua Pride from 1998 to 2011. The Pride may have won league championships in 2000 and 2007, but their greatest victory was winning over the hearts of Nashua and New Hampshire. Number 34, Glenn Murray. And of course, special recognition to beloved mascot, Monkey Boy.
I'm just ready to get fucking hosed down by Monkey Boy.
That'll get into left field. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score.
The Silver Knights were dominating, and it didn't look like that was going to change.
We'll have Nashua ahead 8-0 now.
But what we did want to change was a gangly man in a double XL knockoff Basquiat windbreaker from the Marshall's clearance rack.
It was Klemmer's time to shine.
Able to fill Monkey Boy's size 5 shoes, Chris for the first time will be performing with the real and rightful Monkey Boy. Okay, ladies, it is now time for Monkey Boy's Sweetheart of the Night for one lucky lady.
Sarai per sempre mia ed oggi non rinuncio, ti riconquisterò finché ci sarà vita, il tuo sguardo cercherò. Mi manchi sai, avrei bisogno di parlare, fa male sai, a volte penso di morire e non riesco più neanche a dormire, pensiero ossessivo dentro me. Lacerato dal dolore, così io penso a te, maledetto me. Il sole ci baciava, scriveva una poesia, ingenuo
Some deals. Here it is. Outside strike 3 on the corner, and that is the game.
I mean, just wow. Just wow. You take a look at the atmosphere tonight. The score definitely is a big part of helping that out. But everything that's happened around tonight, we couldn't have scripted it any better.
This might be one of the more perfect nights in historic Holman Stadium history.
You guys want to see Monkey Boy one more time? Put your hands together for one last time, the world famous Monkey Boy!
Sembra di morire e non riesco più neanche a mangiare, pensiero ossessivo dentro me, cadere, poi rialzarsi e poi gridare, voglio soltanto te, maledetto me. Il sole ci baciava, scrivevi una poesia, ingenuo ti chiedevo, sarai per sempre mia, ma non ho più legami, ho la tua foto tra le mani. Il vento che soffiava, scolpiva i tuoi capelli, insieme sognavamo due vite da ribelli, ma non rinuncerò. Ti riconquisterò finché ci sarà vita, il tuo amore cercherò. Il sole ci baciava, scrivevi una poesia, ingenuo ti chiedevo, sarai per sempre mia, ma non rinuncerò, ti riconquisterò domani.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh, wow. Oh, I wish I would have been here for that.